Happy New Year, everybody. Mark Pearson here at the ARC Law Group offices, and it is time once again for the ARC Law Group Top 12. That's right, the top 12 songs of 2020. How do we select these songs? Well, they have to have been released in 2020, and other than that, we rank them based on the number of times they were played here at the office. And for anybody that's been to the office, you know we have music playing all the time. I literally can't work without listening to music. Something else you should know, I know that there's this rumor out there that all lawyers are also liars. And unfortunately, I have to prove that rumor as true right now because we don't have just 12 songs on our countdown this year. We've got 13, we've got a bonus song. That's right, this song I snuck onto my family's holiday Spotify playlist. And every time it came up for someone, I got a text message going, "What is that song? It's amazing." And I agree. This is Kat Robichaux with Cheer Up It's Christmas, your bonus song on the top 12 songs for ARC Law Group in 2020.
Oh, cheer up, it's Christmas. Oh, and you're okay.
All right, a lot of people needed that one this year. Kat, thank you for that. That's our bonus song. Let's get to the countdown now. The 12th most played song that was released in 2020 here at the office. Remember when Whitney Houston covered country singer Dolly Parton's "I Will Always Love You"? Well, this is the switch. This is my country girl Lauren Anderson out in Nashville covering Whitney Houston's "I Want to Dance with Somebody." It's number 12 on our countdown.
Oh, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me.
Thanks, Lauren. Great song, great cover. It's the only cover that's on our top 12 this year. The next song was recorded at Different First Studio. I know this because I was there for part of a recording session, and I was the butt of a joke or a prank. I got pranked that day. That's the only way to say it. I was pranked by Alan and his crew at the Different First Studios while they were recording this song, but it still made the top 12. This is number 11. It's Alan Cass with "Any Day." Thanks, guys.
Anyway, any day, I can see the stars aligning. I'm away, on the way. I think it's time to redefine it. Redefine it, redefine it, redefine it, redefine it, redefine it. Read between the lines and let me redefine it.
The next song from my friend Emily Palin, she would never prank me, by the way, Alan, and her project Nitrous M1. It's really cool, and it's her on violin. So if you listen to the song, go out and check it out. It's called Butterfly. It's the number 10 song on our countdown, and all that ripping sound that is all her on the violin, which is really cool. Way to go, Emily.
Do you want something from me? Do you need a little light in your life? Have you forgot yourself? I wonder.
We're taking it back to the 80s now with my man, Mr. Kerosene, and the guys from Frantic Romantic. Yeah, this is really cool stuff. Heavy synth, heavy mood, and I love everything about it. These guys are great. I'm going to try to pronounce the title of the song. I don't speak Spanish, but I know it's Un Lobo Entre Nosotros, which I believe means the wolf inside us. It's number 9, Frantic Romantic. Check it out.
You'll always be my enemy. So put your smiles and words away. The wolf is here again. Here again.
Right on. I look forward to seeing you guys play. I think that the guys from Frantic Romantic were one of the last bands that was on my schedule in March that got canceled right when the pandemic hit. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys because it will be like the unofficial signal that the pandemic is over when you guys are back and playing, and I'll just pretend like nothing happened in between when you were supposed to play and when you did, at least in my mind. Okay, next up, we go back to Nashville. Nate Lee, he's an awesome instructor, and I think he's focused a lot of his career right now on instruction in mandolin and stringed instruments. But he put out an album last year called Wings of a Jetliner, and this song is off it. It's called Serenity. It's a beautiful song. It's acoustic, and it's good. So when I want to relax, I think this one was on quite a bit. Serenity. But of course, life has to have balance, so we can't just have serenity. Sometimes we've got to have loud and fast, and some Alvy and the Breakfast Pigs off of their EP Loud and Fast. This one's Tokyo, and it's loud and fast.
Look at my eyes, I haven't slept in days. I don't know where I'm from, but I know I'll find a way.
So you might know him better as, I guess, the leader of Metallica now. According to Howard Stern, it's Avi and Metallica. But Avi from Goodnight, Texas, had a nice little run in 2020 of 15 minutes of fame and more. And he's a fantastic musician, a fantastic singer, and a heck of a good guy. And I was really happy to see that Goodnight, Texas was able to sneak in a single last year. This is their single, Don't Let 'Em Get You. And I'm wondering if it's Goat Rock here in Northern California. It's on the cover of the album single. Well, I'm not sure. Anyhow, number 6, Goodnight, Texas. Love you guys.
Put in the time, yeah, and another dime. There comes a day when you will find out they don't know what it's all about.
So he's been around forever. I'm talking about Chuck Prophet. He put out a new album this year, Land That Time Forgot, and he just keeps putting out really good stuff, high quality. I actually had a couple of songs from him that were in heavy rotation here at the office off of this album, but I chose this one. It's Love Doesn't Come From the Barrel of a Gun, and it just has a cool vibe to it. And so enjoy and go pick up Chuck's album. It's really, really good. Marathon's another really good one off of this.
You can look around for a heart that's true.
Right on. Again, Chuck Prophet, awesome song. Okay, number 4. This is the second of 2 songs on this countdown that was recorded over at Different First Studio, although I didn't get pranked on this one, Alan. I'm watching you again. This is my friend Anish. Again, love the guys over at Different Fur. Jorge does really cool stuff. He just slaps and bangs all day. So if you're looking for someone to work with that is in the hip-hop genre, man, Jorge's going to lay it down for you. As many of you know, I spent the last part of this year on a beach on Maui. And this song brings back the vibes of that beach. And wow, it's called Beach Vibes. Anish.
The ocean of mine in the open sunlight.
Dive inside to the pool of light. Let me lose my mind to the tune of life. Ride or die, refuse to hide. Renew my vibe while I do my job.
So my friend Sally Green has been staying real busy during the pandemic. First, her and Lauren Anderson, who we heard earlier, they helped me out along with Pamela Parker and Newspell, Leanne from Newspell, helped me out with a concert that we did earlier, and they were the sponsored performers for Arc Law Group. So thanks for that. But Sally has been staying even busier than that. She's been doing all of these really cool funk collaborations. Sounds right out of 1985, but like really cool. And one of my favorite ones she did with a DJ out of France named Kazi. This is Shooting Star, Kazi featuring Sally Green, and this is one of, it's cool, man. It's funky.
Get up, baby, give me the night. I'm on the beach, and my heart come down. Gonna freak on the floor tonight. Gotta let it go now.
So a few years ago, this really nice guy came into my office, and he had an issue, and we worked through it. And he was telling me about his career, and subsequently, after we worked together on a particular project, he moved down to LA. Next thing you know, I'm watching TV, and he's on TV on America's Got Talent. And he ends up being one of the finalists on America's Got Talent on a couple seasons back. Talking about my friend Brian King Joseph. Love you, Brian. Now he's blown up. He's all over the world. He's in high demand playing his electric violin. He was known mostly for doing covers, but this year he dropped a single that he wrote called Spark. And I played the heck out of Spark. It is really one of these ones that gets you up and moving. And Brian, I'm really proud of you and fantastic work on this. More originals this year from you, I hope. Here's Spark. One of the cool things about this song was the video that he did, where he's actually playing an electric violin underwater. Don't suggest doing that without supervision. You can actually see a still image on the single cover on the screen of him underwater playing an electric violin. I don't know, that sounds kind of dangerous to me. Don't hurt yourself, Brian. Okay, we are down to the last song, the most played song in the office in 2020. Comes from Nashville by way of here in San Francisco from my good friends Front Country. Of course, their album that dropped this year, Impossible World, is fantastic. There was actually a couple of songs off that album that were in the top 12, but I just kind of cheated and only picked one. Although I could have picked any of them, I picked the one that actually is my favorite. This is my favorite song of the year off my favorite album of the year. Those are true things. It's not just the fact that they got played a lot. I really like this one. Happy New Year to everybody. Let's hope for a better 2021 than we had here in 2020. Look forward to seeing everybody back on stage. That is going to be an exciting time for sure. And keep on doing what you do. And I love you guys. Okay, here is the #1 song from Front Country, I See You. Goodbye, 2020. Goodbye.